Hi, my name's Matt. I'm showing you behind the scenes to the 3 YouTube channels that I build. One of them has over 20,000 subscribers, the other is approaching 500, and this one is just now getting a good start and starting to produce content on a regular basis. I hope you'll come along with me and learn from my mistakes and grow your channel even faster than I did. Along the way, I'll give you all the tips and insights to what I do and how it works and what don't work so that you can avoid those too. Today, we're going to talk about sometimes videos explode months later. You think the video's dead, and then all of a sudden you're looking through your statistics and you think, what is this? Where did this? I don't remember this video being popular. It happens more often than you would think. And let me give you a couple of reasons why. Videos don't die, they go dormant. Now, some things are basically kept in kept in this dormant mode for quite a while, and YouTube runs small tests here and there. And these small tests could probably be, and based on what I've seen, can be as small as 10 or 12 little impressions here, 10 impressions here, and then all of a sudden, one of those tests shows a little bit of interest and it starts to accelerate, and then it snowballs and turns into this huge growth. I'll give you an example. You make a video about some movie star. Doesn't matter who it is. You make some movie about this movie star. And nobody's interested in it. Nobody's watching it. 6 months later, that movie star does something that is completely crazy and it's getting all of this media attention, everything. Where do you think those viewers are going to go when they want to see stuff about that movie star? They're going to go to your video because it's going to be the video that's in the search engine, and then it's going to start to snowball and it's going to start to go. So a lot of these are videos that sit dormant and they can be woke up later to all of a sudden kick in. Sometimes it's an event. Sometimes it's a seasonal thing. I've got lots of solar content that I do over the Christmas holidays and during January because I know when spring comes around, people are going to want to take a look at they're going to want to look at new systems. They're going to want to look at new inverters. They're going to want to look at new solar panels. But I also know that when hurricane season comes around, they're going to want to look at generators and backup type things. So I build this content ahead of schedule so that when those events happen, that those videos come back to life and bring in new life. YouTube is constantly testing old content like that. So don't think that a video is ever dead. You never want to delete an old video. Just leave it out there because you never know when that special event's going to happen that makes that video either your breakout video or your next smash hit and viral video, even if it's been years since it's been released. I've got one that I did on my solar channel that did nothing for about 6 months. And then all of a sudden it turned into a greening video that for the last 6 months has produced 35,000 views and over 300 subscribers. So it happens quite frequently. The idea is to keep producing and keep looking at your content and pay attention to what is working so you know those new trends and you can jump on that bandwagon when it happens. A new audience can also trigger a new type of growth. Keep in mind, YouTube is testing. That means they're looking for the ideal audience for you. Does that mean that the audience you have now, regardless of your size, is your best audience? Or it was the one that YouTube found first, thinking it was the best it could do? So let's give you a scenario. YouTube goes out, does a whole bunch of tests. They find some people that are interested in your videos and they bring those people in, and now you have 200 subscribers. And when you release a video, those people, half of them go out and watch it and everything's just peachy keen and you think everything's going great. But what happens when YouTube continues its test and it finds out that there's a club that specializes in exactly the same widgets that you like to build and you like to play with. And all of a sudden it exposes a couple of club members to this. And all of a sudden your video takes on your whole channel takes on a whole new meaning because there's this inflow of new people that are much more obsessive about what you're doing because they're one of you or you're one of them, whichever case may be. It doesn't matter. It changes the structure of your channel. It doesn't mean that the old subscribers are no good, But the new subscribers really can change what YouTube thinks about you, who it's going to show it to, and it brings on a whole new meaning of what is successful and what is not. A lot of your videos that were marginally successful before, to the obsessed user, are extremely successful. And a lot of those that were successful before to 200 people are not as successful to the 4,000 people that are new now. It's a really good trade-off, and now you've got both crowds and it lets you grow. Seasonal plays a big role in my type of environment. It's also going to play a role in most types. Cooking has a season. Fishing has a season. Solar has a season. Most things have a season on YouTube, and you got to figure out what your season is and set what I call tent poles up. Tent poles, when you go out and you build a video knowing that sometime in the future when you get to that part of the tent, you've got one sitting out there nice and high, ready to provide it for everybody. Probably not the right terminology, but that's kind of how that's how I look at it. I go around setting up tent poles in hopes that someday that video becomes popular because that's what they want. Keeping in mind, you don't only want one type of content. You don't want to just go after viral. You may not ever hit a viral for 5 years, but you may hit a breakout video every 2 or 3 months. You may hit a greening video or 5 greening videos every, one greening video every month for the next year is 12 videos, which could perform better than a viral video, but it could perform like that forever. So that's what I'm saying there. And that's what's important to know when it comes to videos like that. Don't focus only on the one type of content, because a lot of this content can explode later and you want to do it. So don't remove them, don't change them, don't edit them, just let them there. Unless you see something obviously wrong with a thumbnail or a title, then you don't want to play around with it. New videos can revive old videos. So sometimes you'll create something new, you'll have a little twist on it. The viewership that you had before wasn't interested in it, but the viewership now with a new video will attract new people that cause the same type of effect. So keep that in mind, that sometimes if an idea doesn't work or it didn't work great, but it worked okay, you could make a revamp of it, change something a little bit and make it work. I've got some little solar systems that I built that they've always done okay. But what I didn't realize is if I labeled it and made it as a portable unit where somebody could pick it up and take it with them, they're extremely popular. Same idea, but a different implementation. And I ran across it completely and totally on accident, going through and investigating my channel's history of what it was doing and how to make it better. Search traffic can slowly build momentum. Search traffic is going to be your long-term friend. This is where greening videos, search videos, review videos, anything that you could think of that somebody's going to go out on the internet and say, hey, I want to know about this. I want to know about that. I'm buying this off of Amazon. Can show me a couple of reviews about it. They're going to be searching for that exact item. So you're not looking for some explosive question type description and that kind of thing where you leave it all up to mystery because you want to put that hook in them. You're looking for a very specific description and a picture where they look at it and go, yes, that's what I want. I need to repair the heating element in my dryer. And look, there's a picture of the heating element in my dryer. It says, fix my dryer myself. That's the video I want to watch. Those are the type of things that the traffic for search will build if you focus on multiple types. And I suggest you watch this video to get multiple types of video content, and it'll help you define those the way I did on my solar channel. Constantly keep your library alive. And what I mean by this is constantly do things that you know are going to work. Constantly try small, minor changes to your video to keep it alive, to keep it going. Don't just let it sit and stew. Don't stay focused on only your subscribers. If your channel loses its appeal to new subscribers, it will also eventually lose its views, it'll lose its credibility, and it'll start to drop, and there won't be any way to repair that except go back to the way you used to do it, which is stay fresh, keep your channel new, appeal to new people, and appeal to old people. Anyway, I think that's it for the day. I think that's all I wanted to cover into this video. I hope this helps behind the scenes on all of my channels, including my solar channel and my Build Unbound channel and this channel, is what this channel is all about. I hope that you will join me for this going forward. And if you're interested in doing that, please like and subscribe to this video, and we will show you, you'll have the next one out. I am on a mission to teach you everything that I know about building my YouTube channel and everything that I did that works, and help you do it too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.